Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. Today we are going to be going over the DOT drug test mock scenario for Uneventful. So an uneventful DOT drug test is when a donor comes in to do their drug test and everything is just fine from start to finish. There's no hiccups, no discrepancies, nothing. Everything, it goes smooth, a smooth process. So you're going to welcome your customer in. You're going to get their documentation, their ID, verify that it's them. You're going to have them complete your forms, the consent forms, your sign-in sheet, or whatever it is that your business wants them to complete. You're then going to take and make a copy of their ID, and then you'll fill out all of those things. You're then going to go ahead and complete step 1 of your CCF, which is basically getting all the donors' information that the CCF requires and inputting it onto the form. And you're also going to go ahead and set your bathroom up to the DOT standards, which means securing your water source. Go ahead and securing the top of the toilet down, if there is one, so that they can't adulterate with the test. Taking anything out that doesn't belong, so any cleaning supplies, any soap, anything but tissue, pretty much take that shit out. Take it out and add your blue tablet to the toilet. The donor is then going to go ahead and select their cups. You should have multiple cups displayed so that they can choose their cup, to just give them a peace of mind that, hey, I do have options in picking my cup, and they know that it's not tampered with and it is a brand new cup. You're then going to go ahead and explain the process to them, the collection process. They have 3 minutes to provide you with the adequate sample. Don't flush your toilet. Do not wash their hands. Don't do anything that would make it appear as though they're tampering with the test or putting any adulterants in the specimen. I say 3 minutes because per DOT you have 4 minutes to read the test. So that means they need to go to the bathroom, go inside, handle their business, do whatever they do, and you must read the results, the temperature, and everything within 4 minutes. So to avoid going over that 4-minute mark, you give the donor 3 minutes. Boop, the alarm going off. Hey, come on outside because you need to read that. Not me. You must read that test within a 4-minute mark. So, and this is what's inside the cup. It's a specimen bag, and then 2 split cups for the actual specimen that you're going to pour, and then this is what the donor will use the restroom in. Once the donor is done, they're going to come outside, provide the sample to you, sit it down. You're going to check to make sure that the temperature is in range, and there will be a temperature strip where you can read it to say if it's in range or not. It does turn green. Sometimes it can turn like a tannish kind of color, but as long as that strip turns tan or green or blue even, I believe it could be, then they're good to go. The temperature is in range. So the donor is going to come out with this thing full. Again, you're going to check the temperature strip. This will have urine inside, and then you're going to take that larger cup and go ahead and pour it into the specimen cup. Again, per DOT, you got to have 45 milliliters, but I like to do a little bit more. So I will suggest that they do above 45 milliliters so that when you pour it into the split, one is going to be 30, one is going to be 15, but add a little more than 30, add a little more than 15 in case anything happens. So you're going to take it, pour it inside a little above 30, and then you're going to take the next one, pour it inside a little above 15. You're going to go ahead and check the bathroom to make sure that nothing was tampered with. They did not turn the water. They didn't flush the toilet. But again, this is uneventful, so everything should be good to go. Pour out any excess urine and discard of the urine cup inside the biohazard trash. It would also behoove you to take off those pissy gloves and get some new gloves. The donor can also go ahead and wash their hands. You can flush the toilet. On your CCF, which is your custody control form that you've been completing this whole time, there's going to be these 2 specimen labels, A and B. A is going to go on the bottle that has 30 milliliters of urine. B is going to go on the one that has 15. And again, that's going to be when you pour the urine inside here, you're going to close it, and then you're going to place this label on this bottle, and then this centerpiece goes here on top, and then you want to go ahead and place the label, alongside this so that it is secure, and this is what the label looks like. Once the labels have been placed on the specimen bottle, you as a collector are going to put the date, the donor is going to initial. The donor is then going to complete page 2, step 5 in full. If it asks for a phone number twice and they only have one number, they're going to put that same number twice. They need to go ahead and complete that step in full. You as a collector are then going to complete the CCF. So step 1, 2, and 3 should have already been completed at this point, and then the donor just completed step 5, and you're as a collector going to go back and complete step 4 in full. Print, sign, date, put the time, and who the label is being shipped by. So if it's Quest, FedEx, whoever you're shipping it by. So your specimen bag will look something like this. You're going to go ahead and take both of those urine samples, and you see this white tissue here inside. That is the pocket that the specimen bottles are going to go into, where this white tissue is, because it's 2 pockets. 1, 2. The other pocket is going to hold the CCF copy. So you're going to take page 1 of your CCF and put it inside that specimen bag with the barcode label facing outward. So when it gets to the lab, they're able to scan it without having to open the bag. The barcode facing outward is going to look like this. So the barcode label is here. It's going to be this number right here, and that is what is placed. That's how it's placed inside the bag, so that the barcode can be scanned once it gets to the lab testing facility. And then you're going to remove this seal and seal the bag completely, and then everything that's inside the bag is good to go. You're then going to take the CCF copies and distribute them accordingly. So page 1 is already inside here, inside the specimen bag, going to the testing facility. Copy number 2, page 2 is going to go to the medical review officer, the MRO. Page 3 is for the collector to keep, which you should keep for a minimum of 30 days. Page 4 goes to the employer, and page 5 goes to the donor. So the MRO copy, which is 2, and the employer copy, which is 4, has to be submitted within 24 hours of the collection process. 24 hours. So you're going to take the specimen bag, which has the number 1 copy in it, and then you're going to place that inside your shipping bag. So whatever lab you're partnered with has sent you some of these, you're going to place it in there, and then you're going to go ahead and take your these labels and place it onto the bag so that it looks like so, and then ship that in there, and within 24 hours, like I said, that specimen needs to be gone and shipped off. And that's that. You're pretty much done. The donor can go ahead about their way. If they have any questions, they need to contact their employer. But yeah, that's Uneventful in a bag, start to finish. No discrepancies, no hiccups, no problems, no issues. And this was an uneventful scenario. So when y'all go do y'all DOT certifications, it should come with a mock. But if it didn't, because some of y'all are just doing the DOT certification online and need to do your mocks, but don't know how to do it, this is how uneventful goes, which again is when everything goes smooth. There's no problems during the collection process. Eventually I'll do more, but in the meantime, if y'all have any questions, leave them below, or if y'all want to DM me, that's fine. I don't mind helping y'all out where and when I can. I hope this helps y'all. See y'all next time. And let me just say this. I don't need the DOT or the drug test police coming in and saying, oh, hey, no, it's like this, or you go in this order, or you do this. I'm giving general information. So take it or leave it. If this helps you, great. And if it don't apply to you, let it fly. Goodbye. Don't watch the video, whatever. This is to help those that want to be helped.